Alright, in today's video, I'm gonna show you my response to a mock test of IELTS writing task 2. Hey, my name is Suguru and I have got an 8.5 in IELTS writing. Are you ready? Now let's get started. Okay, welcome to my writing. Here is the first of my 3 body paragraphs. In this video, we are not going to look at the intro and conclusion paragraphs, just the body paragraphs. I wrote this essay in less than 40 minutes, so there might be some errors. If there's any, I'll correct them. Okay, let's go. In a way, it makes sense that police officers should not carry pistols with them while on duty. This is because it is possible for some scoundrels to rob them of their weapons, and they might use them to commit another felony. For example, a criminal under arrest, in an attempt to avoid capture, might steal a gun from a law enforcement officer. Furthermore, some local residents feel concerned about police officers having guns, because police officers themselves might abuse their weapons. In my country, a few police officers use their own handguns to commit suicide every year. There's an almost negligible spelling error. Furthermore, everything else is fine. Let's continue. The benefits of police officers having weapons with them far outweigh the disadvantages, however. The chief responsibility of the police is to apprehend criminals. And of course, criminals are not nice people. Should a bad person kidnap an innocent child or threaten a shopper in a supermarket with a knife, the police will have to capture them. And in so doing, they will show them no mercy, because to protect the victim's life is all that matters. If it seems necessary for the police officer or the sniper on the scene to use their handgun or rifle to carry out their mission, there will be no legal reason to stop them. Okay, 0 spelling mistakes. That's good. Okay, the final body paragraph. In addition to the cases where police have to be armed to combat a criminal, there are other cases where weapons must be used by government officers. Animals sometimes cause trouble for people. In rural regions of my country, grizzlies and wild hogs may come out of their territories and wander into where people live. Those beasts have no concept of law observance. Besides, they are big, nimble, and extremely violent, especially during breeding season. No matter how gym-honed a cop guy's body might be, it would absolutely be impractical for him to use his punches and kicks to tackle those ferocious beasts. In such cases, weapons are indispensable in order to ensure that every citizen is safe, which, again, is the main duty of the police. Okay, this paragraph is also error-free. I'm satisfied. Now, I'll introduce to you some useful vocabulary. This essay is chock full of nice words, many of which are related to the topic. Felony. Felony. A felony is the same as a crime, but felony is much more serious, such as murder. Felony. Law enforcement officer. Law enforcement officer. Law enforcement officer is another way of saying police officer. Law enforcement officer. Apprehend. Apprehend. To apprehend someone means to arrest someone. Apprehend. Law observance. Law observance. Observance means the act of following or complying with the law or regulations. Law observance. Finally, this is a funny phrase. Gym-honed. Gym-honed. Gym-honed means muscular, especially because of tremendous training or workouts at the gym. Gym-honed. Now, time to think about this essay based on one of these 4 scoring components. Today, let's focus on coherence and cohesion. This means you need to use several cohesive devices. Let's count how many cohesive devices have been used in this essay. In a way, this is because, for example, furthermore, however, and of course, in addition to, besides, in such cases, and again. Wow, 10 cohesive devices, many more than I had expected. If you are aiming for a high score for this area, you should use at least 3 cohesive devices. Give it a try. In total, I have written 340 words for this piece of writing, quite lower than usual. This was a kinda unusual topic, so it was a little bit difficult for me to write a large amount on this topic. But remember, this doesn't include the intro and concluding paragraphs, so this is a good amount, I think. Alright, I hope you found this video useful. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, let me wish you good luck on your test.